So, what's exactly a hedge fund trader did, right? What exactly a hedge fund trader do, right, on a daily basis, okay? So, on the last video, right, I have shown you what is a day-to-day approach, right? What is a day-to-day workflow for a investment bank trader, right? 90% of their time is really focusing on market making, right? So they are basically matching orders for their clients, right? And this is not aligned, right? This is not really aligned with your objective, right? Because your goal as a retail trader is really trying to make money with your own money, right? So your objective is definitely not market making, right? So you should really stop following them, right? Unless you are dedicated, right, to start your career, right, to have a profession in the investment bank industry, right? So what is a typical workflow for a hedge fund trader, right? So before that, as usual, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, right? And also leave me your feedbacks in the comment sections, right? Because my channel is growing, my channel is developing, right, based on your feedback, right? And I'm putting up content, I'm putting out different videos, right, based on your feedback, right? So remember to leave me your feedback or ask any questions that you have, right? If it is a very good high quality questions, then I will specifically record a video just to answer your questions, right? So just share me, right? Just share your thoughts with me, right? Just tell me what you like, what you don't like, right? What you love, what you hate, right? Just tell me everything, right, in the comment sections. Okay, now what a hedge fund trader do in a nutshell: we preserve the capital and we speculate, right? Hedge funds, our first objective is really to preserve the capital, right, the money, right, in the fund, right, the money of the hedge funds, and using that money we speculate and we trade in the market, right, so that we can make a profit from it, right? So a typical workflow for a hedge fund trader is that we go in, 80% of the time we are doing research, right? We are analyzing data, we are generating trade ideas, right? We are trying to figure out what is going on in the economy, right? And generating ideas based on the fundamental analysis, right? And majority of the time, once we have generated our trade idea, we will wait, right? We wait for the timing, right? Because before we put in the trade, right, we will always go into the market and we will always time the market, right? We will always see, okay, whether we are too early into the markets, right, or we are too late, right, to see whether the timing, right, whether the trend is on our side, right, before we actually put on the trades, right? So majority of our time, right, is we generate trade ideas, we do research, we analyze data, right, and we wait, right? We wait, okay. Right? So, and 20% of the time, yes, we do have some meetings, right, to have some discussions, right, have a overview on the portfolio, right? So this is a very typical similar workflow, right, for a hedge fund trader, right? So majority of our time, right, is doing research, we wait and we manage our portfolio, right? And here's the thing, right? A major difference is that hedge fund traders, we do not market making, right? And our portfolio is really 100% positive selection portfolio, right? Which means that we only open positions that we want to open, right? Unlike a investment bank guy, right, where he have to open a positions, right, so that he can bring liquidity to his client, right, so that the investment bank can charge a commission on the client, right? So this is very different, right? We do not do market making, right? In fact, our job is really trying to first preserve the capital and using that capital, right, to make money in the market, right? So from an objective, right, from a goal perspective, right, a hedge fund traders, right, is the objective of a hedge fund trader is really more in line with a retail guy like you, right? Because you are trying to make money with your own money, right? And at the same time, right, the hedge fund trader are also trying to make money, right, using their own money, right? Because here's the thing, right? It's obligated, right? Is obligated, right? That 50% of our performance fee will actually need to reinvest into the fund, right? So let's say that if we make 100 million, right, this year, right, we make 100 million of profits, right? We do not just take the 100 million as a bonus and we just go back home, right, have a drink, right, or something. No, instead of taking 100 millions of the profits, we actually only take 50 million, right, and distributed it as a bonus, right, to the entire trading desk, and the remaining 50%, right, is actually reinvested into the hedge funds, right? So we are basically taking the same risk as the investor, right? So we are basically trading our own money, right? We are basically investing in our own strategy, right? And basically taking the same risk as the investor, right? So from a objective perspective, right, from a goal perspective, professional hedge fund traders, right, is the goal of a professional hedge fund trader, right, is much more in line with a retail guy, because yeah, you want to make money with your own money as a retail guy, right? Same as a hedge fund trader, right? We are trying to make money using our own money, right? So if you want to learn how to trade, you should better learn from a hedge fund trader, right? Because what they are doing is quite in line with your objective, right? So another thing is that retail guy, they will always confuse hedge fund trader with investment bank trader, right? Because they will always confuse a trader, right, with a market maker, right? So I've mentioned a lot, right? A very typical trader image, right? A very typical professional trader's image is that the trader just, sit in front of the desk, right, staring at multiple screen, right, and at the same time, yelling at each other, right, yelling at other traders, right, or yelling over the phone, right, to make order, right. But what you're seeing there is really just market making, right? And even nowadays, you can't see that anymore, right? You can't see market makers, right? You cannot see investment bank traders, yelling at each other, right? If you just walk in, right? If you just walk into any investment bank, right? It can be Goldman Sachs, right? It can be JP Morgan, right? If you just walk into any investment bank trading desk, right, they are very quiet. You simply cannot, right? You simply cannot find a trader, right, that is actually yelling at each other, right? We do not do that, right, anymore in the investment bank, right? Because nowadays all of the orders, right, all of the market making is really done using algorithm, right? So this is where the algo trading come into place, right? Professional world, right? We only use algo trading to basically market making, right? We are basically using algo to market making, right? We do not use algo, we do not use AI, or we do not use trading bots, right, for speculations, right, for portfolio management, right? So this is a very major difference, right, between a investment bank trader and a hedge fund trader, right? So as a retail guy, right, if your objective is to make money with your own money, right, then you better learn from a hedge fund trader, right? But if your objective is to open a brokerage firm, right, open a retail broker platform, right, and using the A book and B book strategy, right, to make yourself a ton of fortune, then maybe you can go for the investment bank, right? Or you actually want to develop a career in the investment bank industry, right? Then go and learn from an investment bank trader, right? But if you are trying to make money with your own money, you better learn from a hedge fund trader, right? Because they are basically doing exactly the same thing as you, right? They are basically have a same objective, a same goal as you, right? So just go and learn from a hedge fund trader, okay? And yes, once you learn from hedge fund traders, right, you know that trading is very boring. Right? Trading is very boring because 90% of the time you're waiting, right? You are doing all kind of research, you are waiting, right? But here's the thing, when you win, it's sweet, right? You will get the profits, right, that you will make, right? The profits and the bonus that you will get is very, very sweet. Okay. Right, so as a retail guy who want to learn how to trade, go to learn with a professional hedge fund trader, right? Not a investment bank trader. Okay, so yes, as usual, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, right, so that you will never miss a video from me again. And yeah, remember to leave the feedback. Okay, so I'm gonna see you on the next video.